Continuing with some finger-picking intricacies in the Paul McCartney song. Grab your guitar, let's try this together. Here we go. All right, we're going to keep expounding on this song here and adding some flavors to it and enhancing it, emotions, and as I call it, some spice to this Paul McCartney song. If you haven't downloaded the sheet music and you're just kind of going at this cold or getting here for the first time, go ahead and download the tab sheet music right there, and that'll take you to a page where you sign up for my VIP list. Very important to get on that. Have a lot of announcements that I don't make on YouTube that anybody that's on the VIP list gets, and a lot of free stuff there. So go ahead and sign up there and you'll get the sheet music instantly, okay? So with that said, turn to the sheet music, get your sheet music out, and we're going to be working on measures 12 through 20 and adding what I call a mute to the end of both of those measures. First, I want to tell you what a mute is. This would be sustaining, which normally sounds great on the acoustic guitar. Okay, and this would be a mute right here. Okay, it's just silencing off the strings. Now there's a couple of different ways to silence off strings. We're not going to get into all the different ways. I'll just show you one real quick. You saw one. Okay, the way we're going to do it is we're going to use our fingers to actually, we're going to play the notes, okay, in measure 12, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and just rest our fingers after we're done playing measure 12. Real quick, come back and rest our fingers on the strings that we just plucked, okay, to silence them. And I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, so you know I'm playing the chord back here on my left hand. Okay, and all I'm doing really quick is I'm getting my thumb back on the 4th string, which was the last note that I played, and putting it back there real quick, like very, very fast. And I'm also taking these two fingers that I had on the guitar, on the 2nd string with my index finger and on the 3rd string with my middle finger, I'm putting those back on the string. So I'm silencing. Okay? So one exercise to do for just some immediate is just go ahead and pluck all those 3 strings and then just come back and rest your fingers on the top. You're not doing anything other than just silencing the strings with your fingers. So if you're on measure 12, the important, really important one to make sure that you get back on really quick is the 4th string with your thumb, okay? Because by doing so, what happens is when we go back to that A7th chord, okay, we have a nice silence right in there. And if you were playing in a bathroom or something, there would be like a nice reverb trail that would happen from that dead silence, okay? So measure 12, real slow. Let's do this together. I'm just going to count this off. Let's try to, and what we're doing here, once again, is just simply taking our thumb, and after we've plucked the note, is we're going back on it. Now you can see that I need to also silence these guys too. It's just these 3 strings that are ringing out too much, and we want to silence them. It's not going to be perfect every time you do it, but if you can just quickly get back on there, on those strings, and mute those strings. Okay? And I'm almost just hitting that kind of choppy, you know, I'm not going, okay, I'm not going, letting it leave long, I'm going as fast as I can. Okay, you see how I'm going back over that again? And then when I go back to that A7th chord, I have nothing but A7th chord to play along. So if I was doing the song from the beginning, and I'll just play this up to speed to show you what the effect is. So did you get the idea about what that sounds like? Okay, why is that little detail important? Well, it separates the song, okay? It gives something interesting that the listener doesn't necessarily know what's happening, but it makes you sound like you know what you're doing, okay? For more than anything else, it makes the song, the simple notes that we're picking, sound a little bit more interesting and adding a nice detail and spice to the song. So measures 12 and measures 20 on the D7 sus4 chord is the two best places to go ahead. So it's hard to get that transition now that you have to double clutch it. So you see I'm going very fast. It's a very fast, quick move. All right? But that's prescribed a good method for finger picking, muting and finger picking at the same time. So practice that. We'll see you in the next video. The next video we're going to work on adding some more ornamental sounds to the music. Okay? And I hope you're having some fun. And Happy New Year to you, everybody, and God bless. We'll see you in the next video.